From the KLOS studios in Burbank, it's Frosty, Heidi, and Frank on 95.5 KLOS and KLOS HD1.
Los Angeles.
Frosty, Heidi, and Frank show. Chicago is currently under a stay-at-home order. Why? Seems like some people are fed up, though, with being cooped up in their houses by themselves. On Saturday night, several videos were uploaded to social media showing a packed house party in Chicago. I mean, I don't know. This number's probably inflated. I can't imagine being at a house party that had 1,000 people attend.
I can't imagine being anywhere that have 1,000 people.
I mean, the videos are
Oh,
uploaded
my
to social
God.
media. Yeah, people are just jam-packed into this house.
Not really practicing the old social distancing.
Nope.
Well,
Not really.
man. Oh. I mean, I want to get together with some people, but that looks like a nightmare to me.
Even on a good day.
No, on a perfectly normal day, I'm like, I would walk in and go, okay, let's go. I can't deal with this.
Yeah, the mayor of Chicago has condemned those at the party. It's been condemned.
That's a hell of a party when you get condemned.
Hell yeah, man.
Guys, we got condemned Saturday night. Whoa, it was awesome.
People just they want to get out. Like I said, this weekend with the heat wave lured people to the beaches, rivers, and trails again.
Stick to the lakes and the rivers that you're used to.
Yeah, don't go chasing. You know the rest.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of people packed the sand at Newport Beach in Orange County, where residents compared weekend crowds to July 4th. And lifeguards reminded people to stay apart if they were in groups of 6 or more. Huntington Beach next door also had a lot of people show up. It's prompting city officials in those areas to have special meetings to discuss temporary weekend beach closures.
All right, we have a Zoom meeting tonight over temporary beach closures. Guys, let's get on the Zoom.
Yeah, I guess if you live there, show your ID, you live there, you can go to the beach. But if you're
driving from Encino to come in, no.
Sorry. Don't go. You know the rest.
Stick to the concrete and the grass that you're used to.
Probably got a pool. You got a pool in your backyard. Did you dip at the pool this weekend?
I did.
There you go. So you didn't need to go to the beach.
I never need to go to the beach. I'm fine with it. I'm not a beach girl.
Oh, yeah, right. You hate the beach. I forgot.
Dirty feet, dirty nails. It's not my thing. I like looking and going, that's very beautiful. Look at that sunset. Let's go now. I'm not really a walk on the beach kind of girl.
You're more of a sit in a restaurant, look out the window at the beach.
Correct.
And
I'm
go,
clean.
Oh, look at that.
I'm in air conditioning. I'm comfortable. And I go, that is so beautiful.
Yeah, more wine?
Yes, please.
Yes,
That's a night. You don't need to take me down for a walk on the beach. I got to carry my shoes, and my feet are dirty. I got to put dirty feet in clean shoes. It's not my thing. Never has been. That will never be on a dating profile.
You got married on the beach.
Long walks on the beach.
Didn't you get married on the beach?
That's why I hate it.
See, it's ruined for you now. So whose idea was that? Have you never been a beach girl? Was that her idea?
She likes the beach.
Oh, she's a big beach person, and you're not at all.
When we met, she lived in Santa Monica. She had a house in Santa Monica, right on the water, right on the beach.
Why didn't you move in with her? What the hell did you make her move to Encino for?
Because I said I'm not really a beach girl.
Oh, man.
She sold her place.
I can't
She's in the
imagine that.
valley now because of the good. She'll go anywhere I go. She'll follow me around.
But that was her thing.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Yummy. Jesus Christ.
The yummy, yummy. Yeah, sell your house in Santa Monica that's probably worth $2 million now. Oh, whoopsie. Probably should have kept that rented out.
And now she never gets to go to the beach ever. There's no beach vacations for her anymore.
No.
Because she's stuck in Encino.
Stuck in Encino. It's like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, I think I'd have moved in with her, but you didn't have to go to the beach. You could just be down there.
I don't like that whole. I don't like it. The parking. Like my sister lived in Manhattan Beach, and we'd go down to see her and be like, "Oh, hey, well, we're here. Probably see you in like 45 minutes. Just trying to find a place to park. Circle, circle, circle. Hey, hang on, no, that's not one. Hang on, we're here. No, don't go move your car. And then you're trying to find a spot. So we're here. I just want to let you know we're here, but we're trying to find some place to park. And then you park 27 blocks from her house, and then you go see her, and you've wasted 2 hours trying to find a place. I'm not really a beach person, is my point. That was the long way to tell you.
Yeah, you really sold never going to the beach. So that's what people need to hear, Heidi. You're doing a public service.
You got to really love it.
Ruining the beach for everyone.
No, but you got to
really,
you have to really love it because every time we've gone, yes, of course it's beautiful, and you look and you're like, oh my God, beautiful people, suntan bodies, people playing volleyball. There's a lot of amazing things about it, but for me, it's always such a hassle to get there and to find parking. I'm like, I'm out of the mood
especially
now.
This time when all the beach parking is closed.
Now you're circling.
The metered parking on the street has even been restricted.
Now you got to get your bag and your things and your flops and your kids and the things. And now we're like,
and then when
got
you
12
go,
blocks
and
to
you see, I mean, is it like the herd mentality? Because look, there's other people here, so I guess we can go. Or did you think that you'd be the only ones there? You'd have the beach to yourself, and so you would go. For the people who did go to the beach this weekend, give us a call 818-955-KLOS.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I mean, what was obviously the motivation? It's hot outside. But on any normal day in Southern California, if it's hot outside, yes, go to the beach. But what motivated you to say, you know what? Screw it. We're going to the beach, family. What made you get in the car and get out?
Right.
And to violate orders.
And know that it's not going to be easy once you get there.
I mean, it looked like 4th of July. I didn't see pictures of the beach, but I mean, it's that packed. And I can't imagine there is a place to park. You just didn't turn around and go home?
Yeah, I would. I'm like, sorry, we're not doing it today. I can't.
818-955-KLOS is the number. 818-955-5567. That
looks like hell to me.
And then here we are making fun of Florida spring breakers. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is they may have been there without full, idea of what was happening. We kind of know what's happening, and we're still packing beaches. Wow.
I guess you can.
A beach for me is okay
distance there,
if it's just you and your loved ones, your friends, and it's just chill and just chill. Because the beach is supposed to be chill. Listen to the waves, it's chill. That doesn't look chill. That seems noisy to me. It's like I want to go and get away from sound and all of that.
It's going to be noisy.
Yeah, screaming kids. That blood-curdling, high-pitched scream kids do. For what reason, I do not know.
The sand's hot.
Ugh. Why are you screaming so loudly
the sand's hot.
All right.
Pick me up, Mommy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I guess they had cops on horseback patrolling beaches and trails and playgrounds.
Wow.
It's a different world we live in. Got some people calling up who decided to go to the beach this weekend.
Was it amazing? Was it so worth the hassle?
818-955-KLOS is the number. I think we got what? Ken, let's see, William. Hey, Bill. William.
Billy.
Never mind. Stay on hold. Let's try Ken. Let's just try this one. Hey, caller.
Hey, what's up?
Did you go to the beach this weekend?
I definitely did.
All right. And what beach did you go to?
I went to this little hidden beach off of Zuma. It's kind of part of a private house, and it's in Malibu.
A lot of people in Malibu over the
But
weekend.
I thought the Malibu beaches weren't even open.
Well, that's the thing. There was a lot of police patrol, and me and my loved ones were just like, we're going because we know that as living beings, as souls, part and parcel of the earth, we have a right to be at the beach. The ocean's not closed. The parking in the streets closed, but that's not even owned by the so-called municipalities. So we said we're going.
Where'd you park?
We parked across the street, near the mountain, near the cliff, because everything along the coast was closed.
Yeah, you couldn't park on that side of the street.
Was
it worth it? Are you glad you went?
I'm glad we went and pushed ourselves, pushed ourselves to go with how we felt, but it was nerve-wracking because of all the patrol. It's kind of an ugly feeling.
Did you get yelled at? We're like, hey, you, what are you doing?
No, but it's like we think we're alone doing our thing privately on the beach, and then, the sheriff helicopter passes by, and you just kind of get nervous because, it's like...
Because you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be staying at home, since we're all staying at home.
Supposedly,
I mean, as a collective group, we're trying to do it for each other, right? But I mean, I'm not basing it off the freedoms of my soul and my
connection with
ability to go swimming. I mean, I'm just thinking this is supposed to be. Do you understand what this whole stay-at-home order is supposed to be about?
Yeah, the thing is, they don't want people gathering. You know, they don't want people gathering together. But you're saying that, you know, I didn't even know that the other beaches, they were completely full. You know, it's crazy to think that the beach that most of LA County will go to is closed and really forcefully enforced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a stay-at-home order and the beaches are closed and you're down there. You were trying to hide from the helicopters? You see a cop go by, you were ultra aware, and you guys would hide?
No, we didn't hide because we know the ocean is not closed.
The ocean's not closed. Okay.
The ocean's not closed.
All right. Thank you so much.
Have you guys
the
seen,
ocean's not closed, man.
Have you seen Super Troopers?
Yeah, of course.
The opening scene?
I'm saying that if you own the beach property, right? Do you own the sand and the water? Because nobody owns the water. It's God's water.
Yeah. It's God's water.
And we're God's children, so basically it's our dad's water. He said we could be here. It's my dad's water.
Right. My dad owns this part of the beach.
Yeah, so what are you going to do, arrest me? Really? You or God? Who do you think the judge is going to go with?
Man.
My dad is the judge, ultimate judge, bigger than Judy.
But why? I mean, he knew Malibu was closed. Thought, I'll go there because no one's going to be there.
Uh-huh.
So I'll break the rules, I'll break the law, and I'll go. There's not going to be enough cops to go around to arrest us all. Yeah, that mentality. So if you can get behind there's strength in numbers when you're doing something wrong, why can't you get behind strength in numbers to do something right?
Ooh, that's good, Frank. Yes.
Thank you.
That's really good.
You understand the concept to yourself. You just don't get it. Until it benefits you and what you want to do.
Yes,
If that's going out, that's going to the beach. If that's, risking it, because that's what you want to do, well, then I guess you'll go, well, look, everybody else is here. I guess we can. Let's do it. Can't rest us all.
It's God's water.
It's God's water, man.
Yeah, the ocean's not closed.
Believe me,
bruh.
everybody's anxious to get back
Yes.
to normal.
I would love to go walk around Target for an hour. I don't. I know it's open. I still don't go because it's not essential. It's not essential. What do you need? I need groceries. And, maybe stuff for the kids. That's at the grocery store, too.
I mean, if you can't wait to go out and do stuff, there's certain states that are opening up. You could go to Georgia.
Can I get on a plane to
Instead
go?
of putting you in jail, we'll just put you on a bus and we'll send you to Georgia where you can go to get your hair done. You can go to the gym now. I guess theaters are opening up today. Mm-hmm. Some restaurants. If you are that,
Jonesing.
ready, then leave.
Right. Go to an open state.
We'll start shipping them out. How about that?
Fine.
We'll start shipping you out.
I'm on
Chris
board.
went to Huntington Beach. Let's find out the motivation behind that. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
We're good.
So you went down to HB this weekend.
Yes, I did. Jumped on the bikes and rode our bikes from right there, when Huntington Beach starts between Huntington and Posta Chica, and rode it all the way to Newport Beach.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
then
right.
there's right at Newport Beach, like a little sidewalk that you could take to go to the ocean. My wife and I and my granddaughter went, and the place was packed. And I would say about 90% of the people were not wearing masks.
Right.
90%.
Yeah, 90%. I mean, it's like another day at the beach.
So were you wearing a mask?
Was I what?
Wearing a mask?
No.
Okay, was your granddaughter?
No.
Was she
No,
wearing
but we
helmet?
kept our distance.
You kept
Yeah, so you're thinking you're on bikes. You're not really stopping. You're doing a bike ride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm riding faster through everybody's exhale.
And,
Yeah,
and they're
I'm
walking through yours.
collectively getting more virus on my face with the wind that I'm driving by all these people pretty quickly.
Could be.
Who knows? But
People are like, give me liberty or give me death.
But you didn't think about turning around and going, "Hey, it's way too packed. We thought it'd be less than this. Let's bike ride later."
No, I mean it was still open enough to feel like there was nothing dangerous going on.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much.
Well, listen.
I'll be anxious to see if there's
couple weeks,
some
spike.
and if you're going to be honest about that, go, you know what? We went to the beach. When you do a little contact tracing for yourself, I mean, just to see. I'm on board. If it's like, hey, nothing happened, sweet.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's a great sign. I guess you guys are the first ones to jump in the pool, but if it suddenly spikes again.
There's a
You
spike
have
of
it,
corona
your
cases in
family has
Huntington
it. It's
Beach.
like, where'd I go? Well, I went to the beach that one day, and there was like 50,000 people there. I don't know where I got it. No! Let us know that's where you got it.
Right.
So you could be the person saying, hey, yeah, I did that. I went down to the beach, and I got it.
That's when it's
So you don't want to.
That's what's going to be hard, though, getting people to admit that. There are people probably doing stuff in the closet. Like, I went to the beach, but I didn't tell anybody. Like, I'm pretending that I'm not doing that.
Are you doing stuff in the closet, Heidi? Anymore?
I'm not.
I mean, nothing.
I'm not. No.
Anybody?
I'm not. I do not want to fill out responsibility. I don't want to get somebody sick. I don't want to get sick. I'm coming in here, every day with you guys. I wouldn't want to do that. So no, I'm not. And I'm just doing the home thing, going to the grocery store very infrequently, and mask every time, Lysoling everything down, washing my hands like crazy, trying to do that. But I'm not going anywhere else that's non-essential.
Right.
I mean, I would love to just go see my friends and just stand 6 feet apart just to see their faces, but we're not doing it. We're doing our Zoom meetings.
Do you have outdoor access to your backyard?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't invite some friends over and sit 6 feet apart and have some wine, and they brought their own bottle. You brought your own, obviously your bottle, and so they're pouring their own wine. You're sitting there and just chit-chatting, but you're across the fire pit or wherever that might be, 6 feet. You wouldn't do it?
Not yet. Maybe in a week or so. I'll give it another week to see what happens. But, I mean, I know they've all been quarantined. I mean, we're talking to each other every week. We all know we're fine, as far as we know. No symptoms. So I guess we probably could do that. We're not going to hug each other when we see each other.
No hugging.
We're just
no
like,
hugging.
come on in, sit down. Okay.
Don't come in.
I mean, come into the backyard. They
Oh,
have
I was like,
access.
don't even come in.
No, you don't have to come through the house.
Don't
You
let
can-
somebody in your house.
No. They can come through the side gate and go right into the backyard.
There you
or
go.
stand in the front yard and just, talk for an hour.
Or just sit in your car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm enjoying these little pop-up parties.
Little car party.
Yeah, I carry the camping chairs and the tundras, so I can just sit anywhere I want and have a beer. I'm not going to the beach where there's 40,000 people.
No.
If it's far into the parking lot at Home Depot, well, screw it. I'm going to sit here and have a coldie.
Oh, my God.
And people watch from a distance. And look at these people standing in line 6 feet from each other. What do they need? Plants? What do you need?
Yeah, the home.
What home project they're working on? Let's try to guess based off their looks.
A lot of gardening. I see a lot of people doing. So you had to go to Home Depot to get plants to do the gardening.
Yep.
Which, I mean.
They're not going out at all, though.
Nope.
Not at all.
I thought about maybe I go for my hike today, but I don't know.
Where are you going to go? I mean, I thought all the trails were closed.
Well, I know there's one behind my house that is usually where I go, and I like it. And maybe I'd drive up and see if there's no cars there, I can go. But then I don't know. I feel guilty somehow. Even if I wear a mask and I'm hiking and there's nobody really around, isn't that okay? I'm social distancing, but I haven't done it.
But they're closed.
The trails belong to God. It's earth and it's nature.
It's God's water.
Yeah.
So basically, well, somebody else is here. Let's go.
I mean, I know. I would only go, I think, if I didn't see any other cars, but then I'd feel bad because I'm the car. I probably
you're
won't
the
go.
one.
Yeah, I'm not going to go.
There's always one, and it's Heidi.
No, I'm not going to go. I'll just wait till it's all clear.
Until there's the all clear. Man. Yeah. Angelica went to HB this weekend. Hey, Angelica.
Hi, good morning.
So, obviously, I heard the beaches were packed.
Super packed. It was like a holiday weekend.
Now, where do you normally live?
I live in Azusa.
And how far is that away from HB?
With no traffic, it was about 25, 27 minutes to get there.
And so you get there, you see the scene.
There was a lot of traffic, a lot of news vans. We actually went Saturday morning, and we actually spent the night there.
Did you already have the reservation, or you just decided to spend the night so you'd find parking?
No, I did it last minute. And my friend had went during the week. She said it was a super good deal for a beach, for a hotel right on the beach. So we went and did that.
Their hotels open? I didn't
Yeah.
know hotels were open. Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
totally.
look at that.
Huh.
What kind of deal did you get?
$89 on a Saturday
On a beach.
right in front.
That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Damn.
Yes. And then I paid an extra $45 to stay the rest of Sunday.
Oh, the late checkout. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we left Sunday night. Yeah, it was really cool.
Was it really
It was
cool, or
lovely.
were you
It was nice.
were you
it
kind
was-
of freaking out the whole time because there's so many people there?
There was a lot of people, but everybody was kind of with their people. Nobody was interacting close with each other. But in downtown, it was like the corona didn't exist.
Yeah, right. The corona didn't exist.
Yeah, I guess that's true. When you do go to the beach, you really don't start intermingling with random
Correct.
families. I mean, it's like, yeah, you go,
Correct.
you find your spot. And so basically, if people were like, okay, we got a whole beach here, folks. HB's got a
and
huge beach,
everybody
by the
was-
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was chill. People were reading.
Did they have masks
there
on?
wasn't- No. No.
Horrible
The whole
tan
weekend
lines.
I was there, I think I saw maybe 3 or 4 people the whole weekend there with masks.
3 or 4 people.
Even the
whole
hotel workers didn't have masks on?
She did not, but we did not go inside the office. We went outside that little night window
Oh, yeah.
to check in and out.
All right, now that you've been there and you've done that, are you going to go back again if it's hot outside?
I would only go back if I had a room because parking looked like it was a headache.
Right. All right, Angelica. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Have a great morning.
You too, taking a
now, if you
chance.
do get sick, I want you to call us back and say, damn it,
I will
got
call you
sick.
back, definitely. But I'm pumping vitamin C right now, so we'll see.
Thank you. She's not paranoid at all.
Pumping vitamin C.
Pumping the vitamin C.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a parade party. One of my friend's daughters turned 16. And so we all gathered together at a parking lot, forming a line to follow ourselves up to the house.
To do the honking.
And do the honking and the stuff. And, yes, people weren't wearing masks and people were getting out of their car. I saw some.
they're getting out of their
I saw
car.
several people hug each other. I mean, like, as far as while you're waiting for all the cars to get there, I was like, wow, man.
Yeah, the
it's
parade's
happening
great.
everywhere. Johnny had some parties. I mean, on his street, heard people partying. Sammy, you were down in Santa Monica. How was it this weekend? I can't hear a word you're saying.
Uh-oh. Every Monday.
What's going
What
on
happens?
here? I thought everyone on the floor had been sent home.
Except the gnomes.
Yeah, Santa Monica sucks right now. There was a decent amount of people, but we're obviously a beach that's closed. I witnessed an altercation on Thursday with, because there's like acro yoga people and then there's tightrope people. So at a particular park where I walk my dog, the tightrope people who would normally come out in Santa Monica at certain spots, set up, do their whole thing. They all had gathered together on Thursday and tied their stuff up to the trees. The cops came and they were like, look, you have to take this down, X, Y, and Z. And they were all super calm. It wasn't that bad, but there was a homeless guy sleeping in the middle of the beach at that moment. So he was like, well, if he doesn't have to follow the rules, then I don't have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
And that is a problem in Santa Monica, that the homeless people are allowed to do whatever they want. And nobody else is. But, they don't want to have to go deal with the homeless people either, because there's one man in the middle of the beach who's not near anyone, but then how come he can be on the beach and I can't do what I want to do?
Well, because he can't go home.
Right.
When the
Why
hell's he
don't
going to go?
the yoga people go, I'm homeless too?
Well, that's the thing. I did think that when I saw a group of because there's groups of homeless people that sit around and eat together in groups. And I'm like, well, if we all just said we're homeless, they'll just leave us alone and we'll all be allowed to do this.
Hell
It's kind
yeah.
of crazy. Because what they ended up doing after that happened on Thursday, I don't know if they're related at all, but I just happened to witness it. They closed the beachfront walk and the bike path.
So now you can't even walk your dog.
Right. So my path that I've walked my dog on every single day, I can't do that path anymore, which, okay, you adjust and maneuver because that's what's been happening right now. But the problem with that is that just pushes everybody up a street. And now we're on sidewalks. And now you can't
Even
avoid
closer
each other
together.
because everyone's right there. And we're still in a city where there's a lot of people who need space to move about, in closing down the beach and then closing down the walk and having to close all of these places because outsiders are coming in is now more problematic for the people who live there because we don't have space to go anywhere because they're closing all of our spaces down. So, I mean, there was less people, I would say, in Santa Monica this weekend because of that, but being closer together on the people exercising and walking their dogs was a bigger problem than I think it ever had been.
What do you think? 818-955-KLOS is the number. We got some text coming in. You can always text the show. Text FHF and your comments to 68683. Would it be too much trouble? This is from 951. Would it be too much trouble to highlight that we live in a free country? Those at high risk or elderly, and those that live with the high risk or elderly can stay home. Everyone else can weigh the risk and make their own decisions. Less than 1% have been infected. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Let's go through all the rules here. But, yeah, I guess your own personal decision about going out, it's like you being susceptible, age alone.
Right.
You're staying home, doing the right thing.
Yes.
626 says, these people are idiots. Why are you guys advocating this? Vitamin C? Sure, the virus will never get through that. Morons. 562, this dumb caller putting people at risk.
Yeah.
We're told to please not enter other cities to visit and play. It just leads to further spread. God damn.
I know you want to go.
That was in there.
You want to go.
That's part of the text.
Let's get this over with quickly. So what is it? It's social distancing. Okay, to get this over with quickly, let's do it. Not prolong it, which might be happening. Who knows?
Well, let's see. Locals only. GTFO, random C words from the valley. That should be a sign on the exit. Yeah, locals only. But yeah, when it's 90 degrees outside in the valley, it's going to be hard pressed to keep those people there. They're going to be coming over to chill out.
That's why nobody's coming to Encino. It's hot as hell there, so no one's coming to Encino just to hang out, you know? It's like, no, it's too hot.
Yeah, nobody's coming to Encino.
No. Or Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills.
Hot as hell.
Yeah, it's hot as hell out there, man. It's the hottest place in the valley, I think.
Yeah.
I chose that. Perfect. Awesome. All right, let's get some traffic, Aki. What's going on?